あなたの冒険に女神アクアの加護を。このファン 3.5 周年女神と騎士の幻想祭。幻想の中で揺らめく女神の姿、しっかりと目に焼き付けておきなさい。
待っていたぞ。早く冒険に行こう。この姿、まさしく地獄の番犬といったところか。
ほー、かっこいいです。きらびやかで幻想的。どうかしら。素晴らしいです。
見られている。
完璧です。
もう辛抱たまらん。
神聖なる女神の姿を崇めなさい。このファン。幻想の中で揺らめく女神の姿、しっかりと目に焼き付けておきなさい。まとめてかかってきなさいな。
この姿、まさしく地獄の番犬といったところか。どんな攻撃も受け止める。ワン。
There we go, boys! You just got introduced to the newest skin line that will be adding to Konosuba Fantastic Days. For now, JP version only, of course, but it will come, hopefully, eventually to global. Hi guys, I'm Katsuma Gaming. Let's get right into the stream summary. So, for that, we're just going to Twitter, because I think that's the best place to give you a quick overview about everything. Let's start with some normal stuff. First, I live streamed the whole event, so if you missed that, maybe follow my Twitch or YouTube. I'm live streaming that regularly. I'm also doing summon session for the 2 new units that you just saw. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Or 4 p.m. sorry, German time. So 4 p.m. UTC +2 or 4 p.m. MEC time. Anyway, while the live stream was happening, we had one goal, and that was we wanted to get a hashtag trending. If we do that, we actually get a free multi on a fast spawner. If we did that, more about that later. Then we had a campaign going on where they wanted to get players to get back into the game or new people to get into the game. And the more people actually joined the game with a specific time frame, the more free pulls we will actually be getting. And as you can see here, the max reward is 350 free pulls, and we succeeded with the campaign. So everyone starting from, I think, tomorrow, when the new banner drops, will get one multi for free per day for 35 days, aka 350 multis, as you can see here. Yep, starting August 31st, 15 p.m. JP time, 15 o'clock JP time, sorry. And yeah, that pretty much just goes for 35 days. So that's pretty pog. That's pretty pog. That's a lot of pulls that hopefully can get us cool stuff. We, of course, to celebrate the 4.5 anniversary that we just passed in JP. Yes, the game is now over 3.5 years old. That's pretty pog for a gacha game. We get a new panel mission that gives us a weapon ticket, some Anni cake, so nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. This is, by the way, the new event. The event is called Megami and Knight, or it's like Goddess and Knight's Fantasy Festival. So the new skin line based on that is probably called Fantasy Festival or Imaginary Festival. I'm not sure what the right translation there would be actually. In the unofficial Discord, we used Imaginary so far, but I think Fantasy might just be a better translation. With this event, we will get a new Welfare Megumin. As you can see here, she has a normal outfit. By the way, they actually showed off the story a little bit, and it's pretty funny because Megumin was so biased with she just wants to do explosion Megumins that the magical thing that transformed Aqua and Darkness didn't give Megumin also an outfit because she disliked him because of that. It was like kind of funny. Again, if you want to see more about that, maybe rewatch the live stream I did to get a little bit of translation there. Of course, we will get a new banner starting tomorrow where I will pulling on to get a new Aqua. Since it's kind of fast banner, other fast units are probably included there as well as Todoko and Funifura being in there. I probably think Cesta will also be in there, but it's not on the picture, so not 100% sure, but that's my current expectation. Then we have Aqua's kit. And one information that I want to share here is they will get new ultimates, kind of like forbidden units, but not with like a new fancy animation, stuff like that. They will use the old animation. So it's kind of like an Ulti 1 or Ulti 2 version 3 instead of like an Ulti 3, what we have with forbidden units. So the animation will be the same. There will be a story that you can do to unlock a new background that you can use the characters with. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that you need to know there. Now we come to the skill, and for that, of course, I have it roughly translated thanks to Google Lenses. Praise Google Lens for that stuff. First up, passive trait. Increase attack power when attacking with water attacks. That gets increased if your HP is above 70% HP. Or 70% or higher, whatever you want to call it. So, water damage boost? Probably good because it's a water unit. But this Aqua has something truly special. First up, let's take a look at her basic attack. Water shot. Water magic damage to all enemies. You heard it right. First up, all enemies. It's an AoE basic skill. Second of all, it's water magic damage. So this is the first Aqua we've gotten so far that is a truly full-on magic unit. Because if we take a look at her skills, it's an AoE skill that scales with HP, water magic damage to all enemies, and greatly increase own agility. So this is a 12-second tier 3 self-speed boost. Not that POC, but at the same time still good to use because tier 3 at least means she can use it, even though when there's not a speed boost, and it will actually benefit. Second skill is 195 water magic damage, twice on random enemies. So it's a random double hit. Nothing too crazy, but like the fact that we actually finally got a full magic Aqua can make a lot of stuff pretty interesting. First up, she can now even better use the water elemental weapon since it has a higher or way better magic attack scaling. Now she benefits from that. And it also means that some units she can now use better. For example, Emilia as a sub, or just auto water damage boost subs that work with her. All just work better now. Like, for example, Cesta is also a sub that works with Aqua. She can now use Cesta, who boosts magic attack, way more than before. That's pretty POC. And then we come to the special thing, her fantasy ulti. So these are just like, again, same animation, the same icon, but you can see now there's a special cool little icon at the bottom there, where you can see that as a special ulti. So far, what I understand, these ultis are also exclusive to the units, kind of with forbidden units, so it's not like every Aqua will be able to use the new ulti when you unlock it. It's just for this Aqua, and this ulti does a lot of things different. First up, it's 260 water magic damage to all enemies. So far, so good. But then, additional small fixed water damage when attacking all allies. So whenever you hit an enemy, you will deal a small bonus water damage that of course can get affected by rash rate and stuff like that. So I think the base damage is around 4,000, and with rash rates you get up to 6,000. So just 6,000 damage on top of every other attack that works in AoE. So every enemy you can hit, for example, with your now AoE basic, if there are 4 enemies and you do one skill that all have maybe rash rate on, that's like 24,000 bonus damage, just like that, from just having the ulti buff on. Not only that, she gets a small increase to own magical attack, so a tier 1 magic attack boost, but also as an X buff, so this can coexist with other things. The only maybe kind of bad thing is that it only lasts 8 seconds, so the duration is not that long, but to be honest, Forbidden Wiz has a kind of similar ulti, where it also lasts for 8 seconds, so you can make it work, you just need to time it properly with your AoE skills, and it should be good to go. Does this mean she will be meta? I 100% agree that she will be meta in AoE water damage arenas, especially magic attack ones. I also think in AoE physical arenas she can see use, even though her personal damage will probably be lower, but like the ulti passive alone can carry her hard there. And I think she might even have a chance to appear in single target arenas. I'm not sure on that, time will tell that, but so far I think this is pretty strong kit. Then of course, the next unit that we have is Darkness, and here's Darkness kit, and of course we also have it translated with the help of beautiful Google Translate. She has a physical attack power increase as a passive trait that gets increased when she's above 70% HP. So both new units just in general are good subs for every unit that can use them effectively. So that's pretty pog. She will have an Earth basic that deals 105 physical Earth damage to one enemy. So single target with, of course, sadly, ultra low hit rate. And slightly boosts own special skill gauge. So this is only for herself and probably only 5%, but that's still beneficial because if she doesn't normally hit, she wants to get her ulti off ASAP and maybe as often as possible, because we'll talk about that in a second. And any kind of gauge increase there is pretty pog. Now we get her to her skills. They're kind of wild, especially in combination with her ulti. First skill, 80% physical earth damage to random enemy 3 times. That's 3 hits. Okay, I agree the multiplier is kind of low with only 80%. But again, it's a 3 hit. Keep that in mind. And increase own agility by tier 3. So another tier 3 self-boot unit. Another 12-second duration. That's pretty pog. Second skill is 164 physical earth damage to random enemy 3 times again. Again, both skills have low accuracy. So without the ulti, they probably won't hit. But you know, that 2 free hit moves. So that's 6 hits in total. Why does it matter? Well, let's take a look at her ultimate. Deals 572 non-attribute physical damage. That's a pretty high multiplier, not gonna lie, to one enemy. Reduces own charge time by a moderate amount. So that's 8 seconds cooldown, I think. That's pretty pog. And at medium, fixed earth attribute damage when attacking. And attacks it. So kind of like Aqua, every hit that Darkness will use. So this is not team-wide. This is only for Darkness itself compared to Aqua's team buff. Every attack Darkness will do, she will deal bonus damage when her ulti is up. And that's hopefully all the time, thanks to the gauge and the basic. And one thing that's not probably translated here is this is a tier 2 buff. So if a normal damage bonus was like 4,000, I think this one is 6,000. So that's 6,000 bonus damage per hit. And since he has 2 times 3 hit skills, that means with one rotation of like 1 basic and both skills, that's 7 hits. That's 7 times 6,000 damage on top as bonus damage. That's the whole reason why her damage on the one skill is so low. Because first up, it's triple hit, so it's multiplied by 3, and because it just allows her ulti to do a lot of bonus damage. This, of course, 100% means she's probably amazing in single target arenas. But in AoE arenas, she probably still loses out to Forbidden Wisp, because Forbidden Wisp kind of has the bonus damage as well, but as a team buff, only tier 1 though, of course. And yeah, if you hit multiple enemies, I think Wisp just works better here, even though she's also more of like a single target unit. Meanwhile, Darkness is, yeah, the true single target queen now. By the way, also, I need to totally admit, I love these outfits. They look so gorgeous. One thing that I want to show off as well is watch the live stream, guys. It's really pog because, as you can see here, the voice actors actually put on ears, and then look at the live 2D model here. Look at the live 2D model. It has particle effects. You see rocks flying around. You see the burning arms there. She's also suddenly amazingly strong. If you look at Aqua, she has like these water bubbles flowing around of her. Like, we got particles now in konofan. We got particles. That's pog. That's really, really pog. Though, one thing that you might notice, and sorry to ruin your illusion here, is Aqua and Darkness have now different ears. Aqua has mermaid ears, and Darkness has these fox ears. But if we take a closer look, you can still see their normal ears. So they have 4 ears. So they are probably like fake ears, just a costume, which kind of makes sense, don't get me wrong, but it can be irritating for other people, if you know what I mean. But like, yeah, the story again is really, really fun made. And like, look at the particles, dude. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. We're now a good looking game. Okay, let's continue. First up, we get some bonus campaigns. Most of them are pretty whatever. 3 times player XP, double free quest drop, double normal and hard quest drop. I don't know what the P point thing is at the bottom, but the only thing that matters for me here is starting from 9/11. I know, funny date, is that we get half stamina cost for Fang Quest, so this will be a park time to actually grind Fang Quest. The biggest problem is Water Arena with Aqua starts on September 4th. So yeah, this works for grinding Darkness, but sadly won't help me much with grinding Aqua. And since I need to grind Aqua, probably grind Darkness anyway, so yeah, that's whatever. We got a new login campaign to celebrate, well, sorry, not login campaign. This is our panel missions, and that's also something that we got pretty recently in JP, is that if you pull a special unit, for example, collaboration characters, or here the new fantasy fast units, is that we get a special panel mission if you actually pull a unit. In there are stuff like 1 food, 1 skill potion, I think 10 Fang Quest potions, and some other stuff. And to be honest, most of the stuff doesn't matter, but I take the Fang Quest potion because this means I can just grind the units faster, and 1 skill potion to push 1 skill level is pretty generous that you just get for free. I really like the change, and I think it's really good, especially for free-to-plays who don't have that many skill potions, to just get 1 skill potion to either use on that unit or just have it for other units. Okay, this is the real login campaign. It already will start tomorrow as well. We will get 4-star tickets, we will get skill potions, and we will get new Annie coins. And since they don't show here the picture of what we can do with them, we get some weapon materials, earring ticket, we get skill Fang Quest potions, and we get Annie cake. But not only that, I also showed another thing that I don't show on the live stream, and that is this. We are getting a new level in Fang Quest. We will unlock rank 7. What does this mean? First up, we have now 45 points that we can distribute. Still, max 25 in 1 stat. And max... Well, yeah, still max 25 in 1 stat. And this means in the second stat, you can now push up to 20 points. So for example, for Aqua, I can do 25 points into magic attack, and then the other 20 points in, for example, HP for the new Aqua. For other Aquas in physical attack and HP or magical attack, stuff like that. So this sadly means one downside, that is every unit needs to get regrinded now, because every unit now has more point slots to push them, which is probably not the worst, since it's only like 5 points more, aka do 2-3 rounds and the unit should be pushed. But this is especially noticeable for assists, because you need to regrind every assist before you do arena when this drops. And again, this is September 4th, so aka when the Aqua arena drops. Can be a little bit tedious, but the upside is, first up, with a higher Fang Quest rank, probably the gold drop rate will increase, so higher chance to get gold fame passes, which is something I really welcome. The higher the chance are, the less grindy this is, the better it is. And also, they will introduce new bosses. In that case, they show Hans, Slime, they show Daniel from the story, and Sylvia. And if you don't know this already, when you do Fang Quest and defeat a boss, you will get boss shards. And with these shards, if you have enough of them, you can make an assist out of this boss. Sylvia, we actually have her already as an assist. She dropped before, but I think she was limited to a collaboration. So for people who missed the collaboration, couldn't get her. But now that she comes back, everyone who missed the collab can also get her. And it also means that Hans and Daniel will become assists that you can craft. We don't know yet what they do, but the fact that we get more assists is kind of pog, because either they have hopefully some kind of a good active skill, or they're at least good with their passive skill, because assists now have passive assists that share their passive traits to the main assist and stuff like that. Anyway, a lot of interesting stuff happening, but I've been cool and I'm hyped to grind some Hans shards to maybe use them. Let's talk about banners. We get a few special banners. First up, we get a selection banner. So you can choose up to 10 units in here, and one of the 10 units will be guaranteed to be the 10th pull. So guaranteed 4-star, you have 1.5 rates, and I think every 4-star that you get has a chance to be one of the selected units. I'm not sure if they're guaranteed to be one of the selected units. I think so, actually. But even if not, every 4-star you can get can be one of the selected units. Worst case, it can be something else. But I think if you get a 4-star, it's guaranteed to be one out of the 10 units. But Again, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't checked it out. Then we, of course, get a new step-up banner with the Aqua and Darkness in there. Here, the first 2 steps are kind of whatever. But starting from the 3rd step, this banner actually gets good. So, 3rd step is 2000 pay quads, 1 4-star guaranteed, and every 4-star has a chance of 5% to be any of the new units. And if you know normal fest rates, they normally have like a 1% chance or 0.05% chance. So, getting a 5% chance is already good. Step 4 gives you a 10% chance, and step 5 gives you a whopping 20% chance plus a skill potion, though for that it costs 3000. Which means if you get a 4-star and there's at least 1 in there in the last step, you have a 1 in 5 chance to get one of the new units. Can go bad, happened to me before, but you can also get lucky and get a new unit, like for example happened to me with Forbidden Chris. So that's probably a banner I'm going to do. Then another POC banner that sadly is nothing for me is a 1.5 rates banner again. That will give you, if you do a multi, a ticket, and with that ticket can you choose any, I repeat, any unit that dropped before March 30th. So again, March 13th means this is maybe, probably right around the time of the 3rd anniversary. So that just means you can pick any unit from the start of the game until the 3rd Anni. I'm not sure again if it's included or not, but if it's included, that's like a lot of units, and you can choose freely one of these units. This is a selection ticket. This is not a random ticket. This is a selection ticket. So if you miss any older unit, you could just choose it and have it, which is amazing for collectors. If I would miss a unit, I would 100% buy it, but I have all the units before that, so this ticket sadly is not for me, but for other, that's pretty POC, not gonna lie. Then we get a fast banner that gives you a ticket that will guarantee you 1 fast unit. Though you can see this is part 1, so there will probably be a part 2, maybe even a part 3. AKA the fast unit pools will probably be split down into smaller sets. Just check the rates, check the drop tables to see which ticket is the one that interests you if you're missing one, and then you probably have like a 1 in 6, 1 in 7 or so chance to get the 1 unit you're looking for. At least that's what I'm thinking. Which is still better than normal odds, but nothing too amazing. We get a new story for the 3.5 anniversary to celebrate. With that, we get 350 Anni cake and 3000 quartz. That's pretty POC. I know. 1 multi for free. Then, of course, again, there are the coins. Nothing too amazing there. We will get, again, some updates, but we already know about them. There are sadly no new updates. This was the biggest downside for me on the stream, that we didn't get any new updates. So for September, I think they said they're going to... wait, let me just translate it to German, then I can give you the information. But yeah, starting at September, the main story will just be unlocked up till end of chapter 3. So even new players can just watch the story. Then in October, we will get new potentials in the game. So we need more shots to unlock them, but I have them right now as a whale. I'm pretty happy that it dropped them, so my shots finally have some use. And I don't need to see the 999 plus besides my Kazuma all the time. And they also increase auto team building, which might be good depending on how they implement it. But if the auto button actually can make teams with proper assist and stuff like that, I would be really happy about it. I would be really happy. Then they give us a teaser. We are getting a new story around Cecily. And as you can see, the outfit, that's a nurse Cecily. So potentially a new permanent skin line that we're getting to the game with Cecily as the main unit. And then we have 4 silhouettes around. If you know Konofan, you can probably guess who these are. But if you don't get them, I think top left, or like the front left is Erika. Behind that is Melissa. Then on the right of Cecily, we have Amy. And the last one should be Chris, what I've looked for. So if you're a fan of these characters, there you go, POC new units. We also have some leaked information that we also get another line that kind of fits in there as well. But I'm not spoiling you here. When we get information, I will share it with you, don't worry. And last but not least, we are getting 3 campaigns on Twitter. The first one is kind of whatever. If the tweet gets in the 3 days a whopping 3,500 likes and retweets, we will get a wallpaper for our smartphones. Yeah, I know, right, Pog. Second, we have a retweet campaign for 2 days. That if we get 6,000 likes and retweets, we will get 1,000 quartz. That's more like what I want to see. Also, I'm not sure if that's also included, but that would also mean we get some fame potions and some skip tickets, which is something I gladly take. Fame potions are always welcome. And then the last one, I need to be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure what it is. As you can see, it only lasts for 2 hours, and it's kind of like a how do I say it? Like a wanted poster. So yeah, this is the German translation. You need to post things that would make her say wow, because she's a wolf now. And they said it could get dark if you click the like button. Again, not sure if that means we will get any teaser of that or anything like that. The only thing that matters for me here is that you can see a pixelated picture here of Darkness blushing. So either they just drop this image to grab, or what I personally hope more, or that I would think would be amazing, is if you saw the 3rd Anni units, you know that if you watch the bonus story, you get this, well, you can change the art by changing between 3 expressions. And if they do that for these units as well, that would be really pog. So now we have a normal darkness, and we can change it to a blushing one. And for Aqua, please do the same. Give me a blushing Aqua. I would love that. Give me, please. Thank you. Then last but not least, the thing they did on a live stream was a drawing session by, so in Japan, there are so-called drawing songs where they sing phrases of what you need to draw. And the whole thing here was the main MC Kun sing the song line by line, and Yun and I needed to draw what he sang. And as you can see here, they draw some really weird things. This is actually retweeted from Mishima Kurone, so the official artist of Konosuba, because even she thinks it's funny. This song was, by the way, supposed to be Megumin, so what they draw was Megumin. It was really funny to watch and to guess, so I really liked that. Then, of course, here's some other stuff that they did. A lot of other tweets. And yeah, as I said before, there was a campaign going on to get a free fast multi, and we did that. We actually went rank 5 in JP for the retweet campaign, which is really good. Not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised that we got that high. That just means we get another free multi, which is pretty pog. And last but not least, they don't share an image there, but we'll, of course, for the live stream retweet campaign, we'll get, I think, 900 quartz, 5 pull tickets, and because they actually succeeded apparently with the whole event, we will also get B-stones and yamblets. And yeah, with that, music is even turning out. We are done with the live stream. Again, I really recommend rewatching it if you haven't already, because it was really, really fun, especially seeing what they drew there, what the solution was and how it was supposed to look like and stuff like that. The whole teaser of the units and everything. I think it was still an amazing stream, even though, again, not that many news, but Aqua alone hard carry, guys. What else would I say? And of course, a teaser for a new skin line, which is also something that I gladly take. More permanent units is always refreshing as a whale, because that means I can at least somehow skip them, maybe, potentially. Anyway, that's it for the stream summary. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube, maybe even Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it as well. As you can see, I'm there. Katsuma Gaming on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. Follow me there so you don't miss any Konosuba news. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in again tomorrow for the summon stream. Again, will be 4 p.m. German time. Otherwise, join my Discord. I will probably make a post there. Otherwise, I also have the live stream already planned. Click on there and you see a time when the live stream happens, stuff like that. You have enough options to see when it starts. But yeah, I hope I see all of you there. I hope you all wish me good luck with the summons, and see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.